Hi. Well, today on Chuckin Dirt, we are down the street from where we were a couple weeks ago. It's a beautiful old colonial house. According to the build records, like 1908, 1910. But when I was studying older maps, I saw a possibility that the house may have been here for longer than that. Either way, it's around turn of the century house. So hopefully we'll find ourselves some Victorian era artifacts. That would be nice. We'll see. I haven't had a chance to look at the lawn yet, but I'm excited to get started. All right. History awaits. Let's see what's out there. Well, I decided to start out in the back. The house has a very small front yard, like really small. And usually the front yard is the most productive, so ordinarily I would start there, but today we're starting in the backyard. And this is my very first target, my very first hole, and this is what I've got. Some good signs here. We got some old glass there. It is from a screw top jar, a big screw top jar. There's some ceramic, a shard of ceramic plate, an old staple, but there is a wheat penny. And that is, love the patina, that is a 1935 wheatie. So that puts us in the, in the 1930s. That's the first thing we find is something from the 1930s. I think that's a good sign. Hopefully we'll find some stuff older than that. But it certainly puts us in the era of silver coins, at the very least. So, all right, we're going to keep it going. So the homeowner's really interested. He's one of those guys who watches, the Curse of Oak Island and that stuff. So he's interested in the metal detecting. And the yard, I love the shape of the yard. You can see it's got that lovely uneven look we like to see. It's not a yard that's like been regraded and bulldozed and regraded. Ground sounds nice and old, lots of iron, very productive. Found a lot of square nails already, some ceramic, some glass. And I just dug something which to me is really cool because I've never dug one before and I've always wanted to. It's an animal tag. Number 39. Probably for a sheep or a goat. It's a plain old tag, a hole through it, a number on it. 39, 13 times 3. Isn't that cool? I'm stoked. I have always wanted to dig an animal tag. Particularly, I've always wanted to dig a cow tag. I don't think this is a cow tag. Cow tags are bigger than this. But I am delighted to have this. So, that is a fun find. Sheep 39. Yep, just came right out of the ground here. Popped right out. Wasn't too deep. We're on a bit of a slope, so I'm hoping that the targets will be a little bit shallower than usual, so we'll be more productive. And I'm sure there's going to be a bottle dump around here somewhere, given that I'm already turning up broken glass and shards. So, all right, we're off to a good start. See what else we got. Well, we just scored a little piece of silver here, so that's a good sign. Have a look. Okay, it's just a rosy. You don't get too excited about those, but it is a 1952, and it does have a mint mark. Oops. If you don't throw it on the ground. It does have a mint mark, and if you'll take a quick look here, you can see that mint mark is an S. So this is a 1952 S Rosie dime. And I think, I've dug a lot of silver rosies, but I think that may be the first S mint Rosie I've ever dug. So, I don't think it's worth much. Well, I'll check, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. A few inches down right here in the soil. All right, let's get back to it, see what else is here. But we're on the board with silver. Well, I'm just working my way along here. Nothing too exciting since the last find. I did just pick out another wheatie. It's an older one. Have a look. This one is a 1927. So 27 wheatie. A little bit older than the last one we dug. Not a particularly valuable find, but it's in the right era, so that's a good sign. Let's keep rolling. Okay, we're on the board twice now. This is our second piece of silver, and to me it looks like a Mercury Dime. Let's check it out together. There's the rim. Had that nice deep signal. Oh yeah, that's got to be a Merc. Yep, it's a Merc. Sweet. Sweet. Can you read the date? 1920, maybe? All right, I'm going to pause you. I'll get this cleaned up and then we'll check it out. So it's a 1920. It's in really nice shape. You can even see some of the vertical lines on the fascies. And there's no mint mark. So this would have been a Philly. A 1920 Philadelphia Merc. In beautiful shape. Really nice shape. That's lovely. So this must have been dropped, you know, right around 1920, shortly after minting, because it's got so little wear on it. There's some circulation wear on it. Maybe a couple years worth. So sometime in the 20s. Lovely. Sure is a beautiful piece of property. You know, I always get excited when I get a nice deep nickel signal. Well, I got a nice deep nickel signal. And tonight, we're gonna party like it's 1899. That is a beautiful Liberty Head nickel, also known as a V nickel. And it's kind of hard to see the V on the back there. The high-res pictures will look better, but it's in pretty good shape. I mean, V-nickels usually look terrible coming out of the ground. That one looks pretty good. But that is one heck of a score. And we are doing good. We are doing very, very good. We just hit something from the 1800s, definitely. And we're going to keep pushing on. There's plenty of property left to do. Yay! Sweet. Well, we just scored again. This is silver number 3 for the day. It's crazy. Looks like it's just another rosy dime, though. Have a look. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can have that, sure. Oh, no, I just wanted to see. 1951. Sure, come on over. So this is a 51. You see a mint mark? I don't see one yet. We'll check it. But, so this is a 1951 Rosie. All right, groovy. 3 silvers for the day. Awesome. Let's see what else is out here. Okay. This is getting to be a little ridiculous. We just had another deep peeper. And it's another silver dime. This is our 4th silver dime of the day. And it is also a Merc. So we have had 2 Rosies and 2 Mercs. And I don't know the date on this one, but I figured we could check it out. Give it the old Chuckin squirt treatment. What do we got? That a 1943. And does it have a mint mark? Nope. 1943p. That's 4 silver coins. and an 1899 B nickel. So I think it's fair to say this yard hasn't been hunted before. Okay, let's see what else we got. I don't believe this place. I've been stuck in this one little spot. We just got another silver. That's a slightly unusual one. Have a look. Oh, why my word, that is a silver war nickel for sure. Ain't no nickel gonna come out of the ground shining like that. I don't know if you can read the year. I can't, but I'm sure that's a war nickel. We'll know if we flip it over. There should be a large letter over the dome of Monticello. And yeah, there it is. Sorry. It is a P. All right. The silver war nickel. That's 5 silvers in one day. We are officially in... Been 2 years since I've had a day with this many silver coins in one day. It's crazy. It's crazy. This yard is nuts. So, and there's a lot left to do. I may have to come back. All right. Well, this one had my heart doing for a second until I figured out what it was. It's still a cool find, but well, you'll know what I mean when you see it. Yeah, I saw that glint of gold and I started to wig, but no, that's just a novelty presidential token. John Quincy Adams there, and on the back it'll have like a little biography of Mr. Adams, what president he was, and so on and so forth. I think that's upside down, isn't it? Sorry, flips like a token, not like a coin. There you go. So I dig these all the time, and they're usually a surprise when you find one. Kind of cool. There are a number of them that were made. Some were made in the 40s. Shell Oil made some in the 60s. Cracker Jack made some in the 40s and 50s. There's a number of them as you go throughout the years. I can actually probably identify when that one was made on numista.com. So we'll check that out when I get home. But fun little find. I'm getting tired, and I got more to do. Don't want to quit yet. The yard's been too productive. I have dug so many wheat pennies now, it's not funny. I keep giving them to the homeowner. I've given him like 8, and I've got another 6 or 7 in my bag here. Whew, no more silver coins since the last ones you saw, but I did just dig this. It's kind of interesting. That's the lid to something or other. I think talcum powder. And this styling on it looks very Art Deco, somewhere from like the 20s to the 40s. And I can just about make out a name there. The George something Luff something Co. New York, Paris, London. You can see some of the letters. Big TA up there. Wanted, that, base, powder, prop, night cream. Hard to say, but that might be enough information for me to identify it. So when I get it home, we'll figure it out. I'm sure it's probably from the 40s, but that's pretty neat. A little tin of something or other, probably for a lady. So anyway, getting tuckered, bro. Getting tuckered. All right, let's keep going. This is just stupid. This is getting stupid good. Yeah, so we got silver number 6 for the day. And it's not a dime, and it's not a nickel. It's a quarter. Not super old, but still silver. Have a look. As you can see, this is a Washington quarter. There's George peeking out at us. No way, that ain't silver. With that kind of shine. Let's get that out of there. 46. Oops, I wiped it. I shouldn't have done that. I think there's a mint mark. I can't tell. No, maybe no mint mark. 46p. 1946p, Washington quarter. Silver coin, number 6 for the day. That's insane. And I haven't done this whole front area, and parts of this area next to me I haven't done yet. It's crazy. It's crazy. This yard's crazy. Clearly, it's never been hunted before. There's no way this would all be here if someone had hunted this one back in the 70s when the metal detecting craze hit. I'm pretty sure the house up the end there was hunted in the 70s, just not this one. So lucky us. That was deep. And it was screaming high signal. I knew I had something. Whew, crazy. 30-31, ding, nuts. Whew. Silver number 6, and I'm exhausted. I'm running out of steam. I may not be able to finish. I have to come back another day. Woof. All right. Let's get back to it. That's silver coin number 7. My record for one day is 12. And we are rapidly approaching 12. This is crazy. It's crazy. This is stupid. It's nuts. It's beyond nuts. It's just nuts. All right. Let's keep going. Well, I had another deep peeper here. I thought for sure it was going to be another quarter. It's not a quarter. It's not a coin at all. But I love finding things like this. This is pretty cool. Definitely lends some personality to the place. Have a look. Somebody is an apprentice with the Strom Becker Model Makers Club. That's pretty cool. I don't know how old that is. It was pretty deep down there, so I'd guess the 40s or the 50s, something like that. Nothing on the back. Looks like it was originally attached to something, but whatever that is gone. Not made of anything precious, but definitely has a lot of personality. Very cool. Okay, Mr. Becker, let's see what else is here. Man, I am so tired, but this yard just keeps giving. I just dug a 1971 British 2-pence coin over there. Not sure what that's doing in the yard. Had kind of an oddball signal here. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing I dug it. That's a pocket watch. I don't know if the guts of the watch are there, but certainly the frame is. It's got some dirt caked on it. So I'm going to clean this up, and I'll get right back with you. Bummer. Looks like it's just the frame. Interesting. I think it's a pocket watch frame. I suppose there are other things it could be. We'll go with pocket watch for now. We'll do some more research. Anyway, that's pretty cool. I'll check the hole, see if there's anything else in there, but I think I think that's it. I think that's all we're gonna find. Getting tired. All right, let's keep moving. Well, man, I'm so beat. I'm so tired. And I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm really starting to drag. I was trying to see if I could finish this yard, but there are more signals. I keep getting stopped. So I've been waiting all day for one of these to pop up. I was wondering if I was going to see one. We just got an Indian. There she blows. I believe that's a 1900. It could be a 1906, but I think it's a 1900. Lovely little Lady Liberty there. Back looks good. Very nice. All right. We scored an Indian head penny. The shadows are getting long. The day is getting old. And I'm already there. I am beat. I am beat like a scrambled egg. However, I did manage to cover the whole lawn. Finally. A lot of work. And I was skipping ambiguous signals. So there's definitely more stuff to find. I'm going to talk to the homeowner and see if maybe I can come back sometime and go over it again and pick up the ambiguous signals. One of the other cool things is one of the homeowners told me his mom lives in a very old house. I forget what he said. I think he said a colonial 1700s house. So He's going to see if he can get me onto that property. So that would be amazing. I told him if he can get me on that property, I'd give him a spare detector to use and he could come do it with me. So we'll see. That may happen. Anyway, let's go over the finds. They're a little crazy. So we got some clad here. Like 5 quarters, a dime, 5 pennies. But I've already given the homeowner a bunch of clad. So there was more clad than this. I'm going to give the homeowner that clad. I don't need it. We have a key. Obviously bent. We have this tin. Not sure what it was from, but I think I'll be able to identify it. We have this possible pocket watch, possible pressure gauge. I'm leaning towards pressure gauge now. We have the Strom Becker Model Makers Club Apprentice badge. I think that's really cool. I'll look into that. Whole bunch of wheat pennies, 5, 10, 15, 20, and that's after already giving the homeowner something like 10. So I dug something like 30 or 40 wheat pennies today. It was crazy. We picked up one of those presidential tokens. That could be Cracker Jack. It could be Shell Oil. I don't know. I'll go on numista.com and check it out. We have this lovely goat tag, or sheep tag, number 39. And we got some pennies that I'm going to keep here. We've got the Indian head penny, 1900. And a couple of very old wheats. That one's a 1912, and I think that one's a 1917. Not sure about that one. Then we got the lovely V nickel. That's probably the find of the day. 1899 beauty. Pretty good shape for a V nickel. We got this big British 2 pence. Not particularly old, 1971, but it's a curiosity. I'll take it. And then we got a bunch of silver. We got 7 silver coins today. We picked up a couple of Roosevelt dimes, a 51p and a 52s, 1943p Jefferson War nickel, 1946p Washington quarter, and 3 Mercury dimes. We got a 43, a 45, and a 20. And I don't think I saw mint marks on any of these, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's have a look. No, and no. Yeah, so they're all P's. So we got a 20p, a 43p, and a 45p Merc. So that's 7 silver coins. That's a tidy little set of finds there. Can't complain about that. I mean, I'm really stoked about the V nickel and the goat tag, the Indian head penny. You know me. I love it all. Well, I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna say goodbye to the homeowner and see what they want here out of this stuff. And I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep a lot. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed coming with me on this hunt. I had a lot of fun. It was nice having you along with me. I hope you'll hit that like button. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. And most of all, I hope that I will see you on the next hunt. I have not eaten all day, and I tell you now, that looks like ambrosia to me. And I got a nice Coke. Yep, that looks like ambrosia. And I got a nice Coke. I'm really, really tired. See you guys in the next one.